And it goes a little something like
Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. It's currently 8 p.m. which is typically not when I would be filming because it's dark out, but I just got my first ever order on Etsy and I wanted to film this experience and have you guys make it with me. This is the pattern of what I'm selling. I make things to order. It was my uncle who placed the first ever order, and he ordered Curtis the cactus right here. So I am going to go ahead and do that today. So I'm going to be using a 3.75 millimeter crochet hook, some polyfill stuffing, which I left downstairs, and also some, I forgot what the size they are. They are also downstairs, so I cannot tell you, but safety eyes. I think they're 9 millimeter, either that or 6 millimeter, which I know is a really big difference, but I genuinely can't remember for the life of me. So let's just start right into the order here. The first thing I need to do is do 6 single crochets in a magic loop. And so I'm gonna make a magic loop and I'll talk with you guys while I crochet because I talk a lot and I don't want it to be boring, but I also don't want to just reveal the pattern. So now I've got my magic loop and I start with 6 single crochets. Alright, I've got my 6 single crochets in here, so I'm just going to go ahead and tighten that up. And now I need 6 increase stitches into each stitch, if the yarn doesn't get stuck. And if I could get the yarn through the stitch. Still a few things that I still struggle with as a beginner. Okay, that's the end of round 1 right there. We have this little circle. Okay, so my stomach really is not feeling good, so I'm gonna try again in the morning to do this because I am in a lot of pain right now and I just can't really handle it. Okay, see you guys in the morning. I'm back. It has been 2 days since the last clip. I ended up having to go to the hospital for my stomach ache, and they were all like, yeah, your appendix is like dilated, so you have no idea how much pain I was in. It was insane. I'm back now, feeling a lot better. Just took a nice hot shower, which is why my hair is all wet. So we only got through 2 rounds of the cactus. So let's get on that because I only have like 5 more days until I have to ship it. So round 3, single crochet, increase stitch, repeat 6 times. Okay, and that is the end of round 3. My stitches tend to be really small, and I know that's because of like the size hook I use, but I feel like my circles should be a lot bigger at the point of round 3, but I don't even know anymore. My back still really hurts though. I have had this like backache for, I don't know, like a month now, and it's really painful. It's like in my lower back. And strangely enough, the ER doctor at the hospital, he was like, so have you been having any like lower back pain? And I was like, yeah, like really bad. He didn't really elaborate on how that was connected to my appendix, but I feel like it is because he mentioned it, so I really have no clue. Okay, that is the end of round 4. And now I am going to put in my stitch marker so that I can better track my stitches. I'm in my little trusty cardboard box that I really have no idea where it came from. but it's here now, and it's what I keep some of my crochet stuff in, such as buttons, keychain stuff, puffy paint, seam cutters, pullers, whatever they're called, and of course stitch markers, you know, as I mentioned. Okay, so that is 24 single crochets. We have a little curve going on. It could also be flat if you wanted it to, but it's supposed to curve. So now on to round 6. So I was like interested in this art, crafts, and fair thing. I looked it up online to see how much it would be to get a booth. So there's a $25 admission fee, which I thought wasn't that bad. And then I scrolled down a little and saw that a booth fee was $125. And I was like, does it look like I have that much money? I don't know if that's like a normal price for like a market fair booth fee, but that's expensive, especially for like a small business that's just starting out. Like, that's crazy. Okay, so funny story. I was working on my project peacefully, and I didn't realize that the video stopped recording because my phone died. And I didn't notice for like a good while, so I'm back, I guess. So now I'm on round 8. So I'm about to go to Joann's in like 10 minutes with my mom. So we're gonna have a little detour. I don't know if I'm gonna include the little detour in this video or if I'll just make a whole new video about it, because I have this video in process of me like going out on the town to like the craft store and library. So I feel like it'll be good to include it in that video instead. So stay tuned for that one. You know what? That video probably will be out before this one, so I don't really know why I just said stay tuned for that one. So, yeah. Okay, now I'm about to start round 9. I have the first top part of Curtis here. I think he's coming along pretty well. Oh, time to go. We gotta go to Joann's now. Okay, so I'm done with up to round 9 here, and now I'm gonna add some safety eyes. These are 12mm, which are a bit big for this project, but I ran out of all of my actually, you know what, I can hold off on adding these eyes because I just ordered a bulk of them today in all different sizes. So I'm just gonna put that in my box and then just hold off on this for a couple hours. All right, we are back a few hours later. The Amazon package arrived and I will show you what I got. Excuse my table, it's a little bit of a mess. So I got some key rings for my keychains, some bubble mailers here, some tiny ones, real tiny. I have an assortment of safety eyes and the washers for the back. And I got this new tripod that also works as a selfie stick, I guess. So I don't have to use all these books and a phone stand anymore. And there we go. I set up my brand new tripod. It came with a light too, but the battery's dead and I didn't feel like charging it before going back to record. So I'm gonna open my safety eyes here so that we can continue. Sorry, this is loud. So that we can continue on the project. It even came with like a little holding case. So I got the 2 that I want. All right, so got our project, Curtis. Okay, now it's time to apply these safety eyes. Now we have 2 little eyes on our cactus. So now we're gonna continue on to round 10. Okay, it's time to stuff him now. I think I actually left a little bit too small of a hole for stuffing, but this is what he looks like without the stuffing. There's the hole. I think I'm gonna be able to stuff it. So let me go get that stuffing. Okay, I'm back and I've grabbed the polyfill stuffing. All right, and there he is all stuffed up. Now I'm going to fasten him closed. All right, he kind of looks like a little balloon right now. But I'm just gonna go ahead and fasten this off. All right, here he is looking like a little balloon. So now I'm gonna make his arms, which are really simple. There's only 5 rounds. Yeah, these stitches are way too tight. I'm starting over. Oh, I accidentally made a knot. Okay. Okay, I redid round 1 and it worked out a little better this time. Okay, there we go. There's arm number 1. All right, and here are both of his arms. All right, here is one arm sewn onto him. And there is his other arm sewn on. So now I'm gonna make his flower, his little head flower. So first I start with a slip stitch, not a slip stitch, slip knot. There was this one girl who kept saying slip stitch instead of slip knot in one of her videos, and it kept annoying me like so much. I got really like irritated over such a little thing, but I guess that's just me. I'm easily irritated over a lot of things. Flower. Should it go on top? Or should it go to the side? Top, side, top, side, top. I think the top for this one. Okay, so I did this off camera, but I finished the little pot that he goes in, and then he fits right inside of there. I mean, it's a little tall, that's okay. All right, so here he is. His pot is a little bigger than I would like it to be, but he still came out good. So now all I have to do is add the little puffy paint for his smile and add a keychain. And I'm gonna add the keychain first so that I don't have to wait to do it, because you have to wait 4 hours for puffy paint to dry. But since I only use a little amount, it usually only takes about like an hour and a half. So let's go ahead and do that. I don't really like the key rings on these, so I'm just gonna set those aside. I'm mostly just looking for the clamps here, which seem to be stuck together for some reason. And then I'm gonna grab a jumping ring from my box here, ones that I already have, just mini ones. Grab like 2 large ones, and by large, it's not very large. They're only about this big. There we go. They're only about that big. I'm gonna hook it on to my cactus here. We have made a little keychain. Grab my fabric paint. Oh, I gotta shake it first. And then just draw a little smile on. And there's his little smile. So you let that leave flat to dry for, it says on the bottle 4 hours, but as I mentioned, it takes less time. So, okay, so it's hours later. I completely forgot about the thing, but now the mouth is all dry. So now I can grab one of my bubble mailers. They're really tiny. I thought they'd be a perfect fit for my tiny keychains. So here is our bubble mailer, and place him right inside. So that's all that's gonna go in this for now, but in the future I'll be able to have more things. I'm just gonna put it right there, There we go, it's attached. Seal it right up. So there we go, here is our first ever package. I'm so excited. The order has been shipped now, so it'll just take a few days for it to arrive to the customer. So that's really exciting, and I'd like to thank you for watching this video. See you next time.